my plants back. Supposedly they're pretty used to being outside. They won't be the whole winter, but not sure which spices survived. Today is the 26th of October. He said, I'm trying to find out when he's going to do the bathroom, and he's blaming me for not finishing the taping, but I'm just trying to communicate. But he did open a window after I said physics is, fans work when there's an in and an out airflow. And the door is so well sealed here. Anyways, he did a lot of painting today. These doors are back, you can see the damage when trying to do things too quickly. He probably doesn't care. He probably would get upset and blame it on me. So yeah, it's, you get what religions arrange for, right? Religions are very much into the magical, not just supernatural paradigms. And if I could prove that the religious organization doesn't have enough money to pay for 2 staff for this job that requires 2 staff, not 1 staff, then after that, the next argument would be, well, why did the communication not happen? Or when it happened, why are you not making a collaborative agreement with me to help out free of charge as a way to, let's say, minimize my rent a little bit? It might not even be that you're giving me minimum wage. And that would make so many residents happy here, and it would also make it easier to do many of the jobs where you require people skills. It's not just require a hammer and a paintbrush, but people skills. Yeah, that will peel off. So what I want to do is like when I stayed at a campground, that was horrible service from the person that stayed in that area for a long time, but that worked for the owner, who also was of a culture that prioritizes money and not honesty or community. Is I took pictures of that river, and here I'm going to take pictures of the mountain as soon as I move in here from the exact same location, and I'm going to show how what I can do to help out is just re-clean what he messes up so that we can't even walk here. And I told him, I said, as soon as you finish behind here, and I'm not sure if you'll do a second coat behind here, and if you start the floor in that area, we can push the appliances back, because I haven't even cleaned the outside of the fridge or inside of the freezer, or not much of the stove, but supposedly it's not too bad. But that's by the standards of the person who says that. I haven't opened it to see. So those are things I'd like to clean too. But then we'd have more room. So anyways, still happy he came today. I know you'll forget a lot of things he claims he won't forget before he leaves, so I'll have to remind him of that in as friendly a way as possible. And if you see the texts I send, you see they are kind of written to minimize his triggers as much as possible. And that's the way I am with almost anybody that I know I can't help and they can't see themselves as their own worst enemies, and also as like I can't afford to have an impulsive response where somebody decides, you know what, you can't stay here, because I've had many of those things before. You know what, you can't work here. If you are going to be exactly like you said you were in your job interview, you know what, you can't work here.